Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal a preview clip has been released for the week of October 20th, 2025. It shows Penelope Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, putting on a mask. But who is she really fooling? Meanwhile, Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, finally returns home. However, John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, must drop a bombshell on his wife. Let's start off with Poppy, who goes to visit Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, in prison. For months, Poppy acted horrified and shocked by Luna's crimes. Even Poppy herself was a victim, being framed for 2 murders that she never committed. When Luna died, Poppy celebrated. When Luna was discovered alive, Poppy was repulsed. Now Poppy goes to the prison, but has a totally different mask for Luna. In the preview clip for the week of October 20th, Poppy smirks as she faces her imprisoned daughter. Poppy seemingly congratulates Luna on scoring a Spencer baby. Now, is Poppy just trying to get intel out of Luna? Or have they been secretly partners all along? The bold and the beautiful spoilers for next week reveal that Steffy finally returns. Steffy and the kids will reunite happily with Finn. The brunette will feel rested and refreshed after her stay in Paris. She and the children had a blast, but now it's time to get back to her real life. While Steffy will be thrilled to be home at first, there is something Finn needs her to know. The good doctor informs his wife that Luna is alive. The woman asks where Luna is now, and Finn says prison. However, when Finn tells her that Luna tricked Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, into impregnating her, she will be horrified. Steffy might open up to her mother, Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig. Of course, Taylor and Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, are determined to protect their daughter. At the same time, Steffy is pretty confrontational, which usually lands her in grave danger. There is also the situation with Luna's baby. Will Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, and Katie Logan, Heather Tom, really take custody of the baby? Could there be some legal loopholes with that, or is there a chance that Luna escapes? As autumn settles over Los Angeles, the bold and the beautiful prepares to deliver a week that is equal parts shocking, emotional, and downright dangerous. The week of October 2024 promises to rip masks off, literally and figuratively, as secrets long buried begin to surface. Poppy's calm facade begins to crumble. Steffy finally returns to the scene she abandoned in fear. And Finn drops a bombshell that could reshape every dynamic in the Forrester, Spencer, and Nozawa families. Meanwhile, Hope and Brooke sense a shift they can't yet name. Ridge feels the ghosts of past mistakes creeping closer. And Sheila sharpens her claws, waiting for chaos to strike. The week kicks off with Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, teetering on the edge of emotional collapse. After weeks of trying to maintain a sense of zen-like calm, the truth she's buried is clawing its way to the surface. When Luna, Lisa Yamada, gently confronts her mother about the inconsistencies in her story regarding her past with Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, Poppy deflects at first, but Luna's not a child anymore. And her questions aren't just about family. She wants answers about her father, about why she grew up never knowing the truth, and about what exactly Poppy was hiding during those years abroad. A tense confrontation plays out at the Cliff House, where Finn, Tanner Novlin, walks in just in time to witness Poppy lose her composure. Her mask slips as she blurts out something she immediately regrets, something about keeping him safe. The words freeze Finn and Luna in their tracks. Keeping who safe? Meanwhile, at Forrester Creations, Hope, Annika Noel, and Brooke, Catherine Kelly Lang, notice a strange change in Ridge's, Thorsten Kaye, demeanor. He's distracted, distant, and defensive when questioned about a recent conversation with Lee, Naomi Matsuda. Brooke senses something's off, something Ridge isn't ready to share. By the end of the episode, Poppy retreats to her car, trembling. Clutching an old photo hidden in her glove compartment, one that might hold the key to everything. The tension explodes as Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, makes her long-awaited return. After weeks away with the children, she's finally convinced that coming home is safe, though that illusion won't last long. Her return is bittersweet. The moment she steps through the door, she's hit with a flood of memories: the trauma of Sheila's attack, the tears Finn shed, the fights that tore them apart. Finn is overwhelmed with relief, but their reunion quickly turns tense. Steffy immediately senses that something has shifted in her husband. Finn's demeanor is colder, more guarded. When she presses him about what's wrong, he evades, only deepening her suspicion. Elsewhere, Poppy turns to Lee in desperation. Their sisterly relationship has been frayed for years, but Poppy believes only Lee can help her now. Lee, however, is in no mood for sympathy. She accuses Poppy of running from her mistakes yet again. The confrontation grows heated, and Poppy shouts something that stuns Lee into silence. "You think you know everything, Lee, but you don't know him. You don't know what I had to do to protect him." Lee's expression changes from anger to confusion. Him? Could Poppy be talking about Bill? Or someone else entirely? At Forrester, Hope works with RJ, Joshua Hoffman, on a new design that honors the Nozawa spirit, a tribute to Luna's talent and creative resilience. But when Luna walks in, still shaken from her fight with her mother, her focus shatters. Hope notices immediately and takes her aside for a heart-to-heart. Unaware that her words might push Luna toward a dangerous discovery, the cause, middle of the week, delivers the bombshell. After days of inner turmoil, Finn decides he can no longer keep quiet. He arranges a meeting at the Cliff House with Steffy, Lee, and, shockingly, Bill Spencer. When the group gathers, confusion fills the air. Why are they all here? Finn stands before them, tension visible in every movement. He looks at Steffy with sorrow and love, then at Bill with thinly veiled suspicion. Finally, he speaks. "It's time everyone knows the truth about Poppy, and what she's been hiding from all of us." The revelation stuns everyone. Finn reveals that medical records recently surfaced linking Poppy to a controversial clinical trial years ago, one involving fetal DNA protection. Finn believes this could connect to Luna's paternity in a way no one expected. He suspects that Bill might not be Luna's biological father after all. The air crackles as Steffy reels from the shock. Lee glares at Poppy for lying yet again, and Bill demands proof. But Finn drops a second bomb. There's a man who came forward, someone who claims to have known Poppy intimately. And he says he's Luna's real father. The screen cuts to black before revealing who it is. Meanwhile, Brooke and Ridge share a private dinner at home. Though romantic at first, their evening turns uneasy when Ridge admits he's been keeping something from her. Brooke braces herself, but what Ridge reveals isn't about Poppy. It's about Taylor. He confesses that Taylor reached out, saying she's coming back to LA soon. Brooke hides her unease with a practiced smile, but her eyes betray the truth. She knows nothing stays calm for long in this town. The aftermath of Finn's confession sends shockwaves across Los Angeles. Poppy, humiliated and cornered, storms into Lee's apartment, demanding to know how Finn obtained the information. Lee insists she had no idea, but her calm tone only fuels Poppy's rage. In a rare outburst, Poppy screams that she's tired of being treated like the family disgrace, that she did what she had to do to survive. Luna, meanwhile, seeks comfort from RJ, but even he struggles to understand her pain. Her entire sense of identity is crumbling. She feels betrayed by her mother and confused about who she truly is. In one heartbreaking moment, she looks in the mirror and whispers, "Who am I?" Steffy, however, isn't sympathetic. She lashes out at Finn, accusing him of bringing chaos into their lives again. She insists that by digging into Poppy's past, he's reopening wounds that should have stayed closed. Finn argues that the truth matters, but Steffy isn't so sure. By the end of the episode, Poppy vanishes from the scene. Her phone goes dead and Luna panics. The camera lingers on a single image: Poppy's car parked outside a nondescript motel on the edge of town. Inside, she makes a mysterious phone call. Her voice trembles as she says, "You said you'd never come back, but I need you now." She knows. Who is she calling? Friday's episode brings the week to a jaw-dropping close. As tensions boil over, Luna decides to go looking for her mother, RJ insists on helping, even as Hope warns him not to get too involved. The pair arrive at the motel, where they find the door slightly ajar. Inside, the room is empty, except for a single photo on the table. It's of a young Poppy and a man whose face is half torn away. The inscription on the back reads, "Forever yours, N. Elsewhere." Finn gets a call from a private investigator confirming what he feared. The man claiming to be Luna's biological father is Nathan Reynolds, a former biotech researcher who vanished decades ago after being accused of falsifying DNA data. The connection between Nathan and Poppy's mysterious past could blow everything wide open. Meanwhile, Steffy confides in Ridge about her fears for Finn. She worries his obsession with the truth is driving him down a dangerous path, one that could cost them their marriage. Ridge reassures her, but his own doubts creep in. The episode ends with a dramatic montage. Poppy driving through the night, tears streaming down her face. Finn staring at a file labeled Reynolds Case, 2002. Luna clinging to the photograph, whispering, "Please, Mom, come home." Steffy standing on the cliff, her hair blowing in the wind, vowing, "I won't let this destroy us again." Just as the credits near, a shadowy figure emerges outside the motel, Nathan Reynolds himself, watching Poppy from afar. By the time Friday fades to black, the show will have set the stage for one of its most explosive story arcs in years. Poppy's mask is gone, revealing a woman haunted by choices she made decades ago. Choices that now threaten her, daughter's life and reputation, Steffy's. Return reignites both her chemistry and her conflict with Finn. Her loyalty to her husband will be tested as she grapples with his relentless pursuit of the truth. Finn's bombshell shatters the delicate peace between the Forresters, the Spencers, and the Nozawas. In trying to uncover the truth, he might destroy the very family he's fighting to protect. But perhaps the most haunting question is this: why was Poppy so desperate to keep Nathan Reynolds hidden? What secret could be so dark that she would risk everything to bury it forever? The answers are coming, and as always in The Bold and the Beautiful, love and lies will intertwine until nobody can tell them apart. A mysterious reunion. Expect a shocking face-to-face between Poppy and Nathan by midweek next week. Their history may not just be romantic, it could be criminal. Luna's identity crisis. Luna's emotional breakdown could lead her down a reckless path that puts her at odds with RJ and even Hope Steffy versus Brooke Redux, with Steffy back and Brooke growing suspicious of Ridge's silence about Taylor. Another Forrester-Logan rivalry might be brewing. Sheila's next move. Don't count Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown out. With Poppy unraveling and Finn distracted, Sheila may seize her chance to manipulate the situation for her own twisted gain. Bill's painful reckoning. Bill's heart could shatter again as he realizes Luna may not be his daughter. But knowing Bill Spencer, heartbreak is just the spark before he goes full-on vengeance mode. The week of October 2024, On the Bold and the Beautiful is more than just another set of dramatic confrontations. It's a turning point. Poppy's serene exterior will shatter. Finn's idealism will be tested. Steffy's return will stir up more than love. It will unleash secrets that should have stayed buried. As the story unfolds, the show reminds us of its timeless truth. In the world of the bold and the beautiful, every secret has a heartbeat, and sooner or later, it comes back to life. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Bold and Beautiful Update YouTube channel for more update news.